All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first episode of the Murph Matching Game, which is legally distinct from the Newlywed Game.
It's different in every way.
Totally a different thing. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be asking the Murphs a series of questions to see how well they know each other. But not just that, but to see how well I know the Murphs. Now, you're probably wondering, why do I care what this crumbum knows about the Murphs? Well, the answer is, the stakes are that if my score is higher than their cumulative score, then the studio, the channel, and the Murphs themselves belong to me.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
That was that contract you had to sign, but you wouldn't let us read.
Yes, right. In blood.
Got it.
And now it's time for the jingle that everybody loves. How well do these brothers know each other? If they don't, their souls are mine. All right. All right, so question number one. What board game has got Nick the most hot under the collar? So that we're talking steaming like a tea kettle. Real frustrated.
Okay. I know.
Oh, all righty then.
Yeah, I'd say this. All right. I'm going to guess, in terms of Nick getting angry and flustered and stuff, I'm going to guess that it's Food Chain Magnate or Splotter in general for their general practices and artistic direction or lack thereof. So I'm going to say that Food Chain Magnate is a game that you've spent maybe the most time complaining about.
Fair. I chose a game that he's actually played, and my answer was Arcs.
Oh, interesting
Arcs
choice as
yeah.
well.
I chose London 2nd Edition.
Oh,
So I also chose something I
fair.
played. I chose my least favorite game on the planet, which is London.
That's fair.
Because I absolutely despise
It's actually
this
not fair
game.
because it's a great game, but it's a fair choice, and I suppose you are the person who makes up the rules about who's correct, huh, Nick?
Yeah, right?
Here is number two. What board game component would Mike choose to swim in Scrooge McDuck style?
Oh. Okay. This is interesting.
Sure is. That's the game. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We're also going to be having additional questions for the patrons. So maybe become a patron and you can see what's going on.
All right, I have made my answer. I've locked it in.
My answer was berries from Everdell.
Ooh.
A little bouncy.
So I said squishy fruit, but I put Everdell's Tidal Blades, the squishy fruit.
Okay. I wrote squishy fruit from Tidal Blade, so I will give everyone the correct answer. The point is,
I said it
I want
perfectly.
squishy fruits.
Yeah.
But we all had the right idea.
I think
Dude,
I was
I would
right.
just
I was more
land
right than
and I would
Jimmy
just
was.
bounce like this on that, and I'd be so comfortable. I'd fall asleep
Right.
so fast.
Right?
Man,
I just want to point
the
out
squishy
that
fruits.
I specifically said squishy fruit.
But
My
you
sister
also
did.
had
Said
your best by
multiple
naming
games, yeah.
multiple games. So
Yeah, but I said squishy fruit.
you did write squishy fruits.
Well, I make the rules of the game, so I'm giving myself one point.
I'll allow it. I allow it. Y'all
I'll
knew the
allow
vibe.
it. He's like, I'm willing to give my soul up as well as this business. Too much stress.
To me, that I don't have to maintain it myself. I'm like, that's just less work, to be honest. That's easy.
All righty. Number three. Which letter of the alphabet would Nick say has the best games?
Oh, that's tough.
There's two options here.
yeah, I think.
Interesting. No nicks. No hedging. Just one answer.
Yeah. I didn't hedge. You hedged. I didn't hedge. I said squishy
He's a
fruit.
hedge fund
The
manager.
answer was
Sure,
squishy
sure.
fruit.
Squishy
I just
fruit,
give
sure,
examples
sure.
of what games those could be from.
Sure.
I feel like there is two answers.
It's
and
50-50. It's really a crapshoot. Putting that down. So you know that I know the two. It's not going to count as not hedging nothing. I will say that he thinks C is the best letter for board games.
I
The
will
letter
say
C, my background.
The obvious answer is the letter C.
Letter C.
For board games.
I put down here T as the backup.
I do love that both of you are wrong because it's T, baby.
So what I
You're
would say
trying
is
to mess with us, man.
Clans of Caledonia, you got the crew, you got Castles of Burgundy, Castell, Cacao.
Cascadia.
C is a close second. It's between C and T. T
So what
and
are your
C.
big T's?
Big T, all the big T games I really, really enjoy. I just played Twat and Sudi the other day, Dice Tower West, and I was like, gosh, this is like one of my favorite games. All the big T games, there's just so many.
You have Zulkin, Teotihuacan, Tuan,
Yeah, for that reason
Sioux,
alone, it might be it because I
Through
like,
the Ages.
Yeah, sure.
All righty.
You know?
Next question. What word is Mike thinking right now?
Oh God.
Making whoopee. That was always the jokes back in those days, you know?
And that's how Whoopi Goldberg got her name.
That's right. You're wrong? Wrong. I'll bet you the audience is right.
I'll reveal first, or do you want to reveal simultaneously?
Well, let's do simultaneous. I think on 3, we're all going to reveal. 1, 2, 3. It's subscribe, baby.
Oh, I said Logan.
Well, all right.
Oh.
I thought you were going with Logan.
So now you're making me out to be a bad dad.
Yeah.
Okay, subscribe so I can become a better father. Thank you.
For a more in-depth question, even though this made you dive deep into, your fatherhood issues, who is Mike's second favorite board game designer?
Ooh. Oh, there's so many options. All right. Well, what'd you put, Jimmy?
He hasn't written it down,
Oh,
so
what'd you put? No, wait.
I put C.
I'm putting it at a C.
Okay. I mean, hold on. Just.
Are you also thinking about who's my favorite designer?
Yeah, I think I know who Mike's favorite designer, or at least.
I mean, if it's not what he thinks, he's wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That's
It's
the real.
quantifiable.
That's
All
the real answer.
I've made my selection.
All right.
Okay.
I will reveal first. I said, Uwe Boobay.
Oh,
Uwe Rosenberg.
See, I think that's his favorite designer.
Interesting. I would have said Shem Phillips.
See, I put Suki as your second favorite. I figured you'd go Uwe, Suki, Shemi Boy.
All likely candidates. I did put for my second that it is Uwe Rosenberg.
Ooh.
Simply because, as of the last recording
Yeah.
of our top 100 games of all time, Wayfarers of the South Tigress is my number 1.
Yeah.
Formerly, the number 1
doesn't
was
mean
Feast for
anything.
Odin. So Shem Phillips, I think, by design, has to be the best designer.
Shem Phillips.
That's not true.
Slash
Vladimir Suki is
S.J.
not my
McDonald.
favorite, and he's
Sorry, Sam. All love to Sam, too. S.J. McDonald, thank you. But, man, number 2 could be Uwe, could be any of them. Could be Vladimir Suki, Simone Luciani. Delicious choices. Great. Come on.
Sure.
So, yeah.
Uwe is number 2, baby.
Mikey is incorrect. His favorite is Uwe, and his second is.
All righty. This question is
That
about
accurate.
Nick.
That is very accurate.
What is Nick's favorite game to play with a large group of people?
Appreciate the meatball.
Yeah. I don't know
Alrighty.
why you're giving them points.
I'm going to say that's going to be Fuji Flush, Gene.
I will also say that 2-2 train of a Fuji Flush.
I said Fuji Flush, BB. Fuji Flush is in my top 10. It's an incredible game.
Yeah, it's
Mike
great.
has his first point.
What's wrong with me?
All right, next question. What board game cover would Mike get tattooed on his chest if he had to?
That's a good question.
How easily did it come to you, Mike?
Oh, it came to me.
Okay.
Like
in
a
a
specter
dream.
in the night, yeah.
All righty. My answer is because I believe you said it was your favorite of this artist's covers, Speakeasy, and as a joke, I said War Chest.
But I
Speakeasy
think
is
he's
very
gonna go
jazzy.
Yokohama Duel.
Oh, yeah?
All right.
No,
well,
Just
I
a
have no
couple
idea.
of Japanese merchants, man.
Yeah, right?
I poured, of course, the original Great Western Trail.
oh,
the
very good.
original-
Just three
The three wolf
haunting
the three wolf
faces
shirt.
staring back at you.
That's
The
true.
The
thing
Great
is-
Chestern Trail.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which Brothers Murph video does Nick think should have hit harder? Michael?
I'm going to say it's the Barenpark recreated in Planet Zoo to exacting detail video, which Nick put so much time into and is literally so freaking dope, and people could not have cared less. It's in the description of this video. The video is it's so cool. It's such a cool concept. Anyway, I'm angry about it. I didn't even make it. That's my pick.
My pick was Barenpark / Zoo, as in Planet Zoo.
It is Barenpark Planet Zoo.
Yeah, baby.
I put like 100 hours into making that.
much
and like,
time into it.
No one watched it.
I was absolutely shocked at how few people watched it.
Alrighty, next question is, what is Mike's go-to game for non-gamers? You can consider this a little recommendation.
There's definitely a number of these games that fit this category, but yeah, I've made my selection.
All right, my pick was So Clover.
That was my second pick. I went with Captain Flip,
Yeah.
but I think Mike.
I did go So Clover.
Oh my
yeah,
god!
Captain
yeah.
Flip is fantastic. The reason I chose So Clover is because seeing people do so Clover will inevitably pull someone in to be like, what is this? And
Yeah.
it's interesting
Yeah, yeah.
and clue giving. So I think that by nature makes it kind of have ultimate appeal. Captain Flip is not bad though.
Alrighty then. What is Nick's preferred game length?
I feel like Nick's gonna lie to himself.
I think there could be some chicanery where he's like, it's 83 minutes.
I will give a round number.
85.
Make sure no one gets any points.
Yeah. I mean, that is a strategy.
All right. I'm gonna say you got 90 minutes because it is the sweet spot for games. 90 minutes is the perfect amount of time.
I also said 90 minutes.
We talked about this yesterday. It's 90 minutes.
Yeah.
We
It's
were literally
90
talking about this
minutes.
I thought you were
yesterday.
gonna say maybe like 45 minutes because at cons you prefer shorter games.
But that is
so I thought you were gonna
specifically
say
at
that.
cons. No,
Which is funny
at
because-
cons, I want 30, 45 minutes and out. That's how I like at cons.
There literally is no other answer that is correct.
Yes,
90
I
minutes
agree.
is the best game length.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
So this is the final question
Gosh.
of
I have no idea how well I'm doing. I feel like not
this
good.
round.
I know Jimmy's winning.
And you'll have to see more to go to the Patreon. So here we go to decide your souls.
Well, isn't this a little unfair? Because you get to guess on every single one.
Well, it's the cumulative. So your scores add together against my score.
Oh, thank
alone.
goodness.
I see.
So
Okay,
we
that
have a
makes-
shot.
I still think we're losing.
Yeah,
but
don't-
okay, that
yeah.
makes more sense.
Yes. Alrighty. So the question is, what mechanic does Mike think should be in more games?
There's two answers. I think you're gonna go with this one.
Roll
Yeah.
and move.
There are two answers.
Two answers, y'all. And Mike, I think, is gonna go with this one.
You might be right.
I think so, Jimmy.
And it's like we could be thinking about opposite ones,
We could.
and we don't know.
I
don't
do
think
agree.
so.
I think you're in the ballpark. I do think there's two that I would like to see more of. There's one I'd like to see the most of.
I said Mancala.
Mancala.
Mike Kala.
What is the other one? I split you choose.
Yeah,
I split you choose.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's what I was
right.
gonna say. It's
Yep.
between I split you choose and Mancala.
Underutilized. I think it's harder maybe to do that. But Mancala is so cool, so interesting, and specifically, I want Mancala that is not on a rondelle. I do like that a lot. Do not get me wrong.
Little Five Tribes action.
But I like a little five tribes or Kowale action where you can move about.
Yeah.
For sure. Mancala, please, more.
All right, well, that was the final question. And now we will tabulate our final scores. Mike and Nick together, you scored 5 points.
Oh, gosh, that's not good.
I, by myself, and I didn't even count the subscriber one, which was a cheeky one. That's not a point for me. I scored 7 points. So your souls belong to me. And as my first order of business, as your Lord and Master, let's do some more of these in the Patreon. Thank you for watching our little Getting to Know You game. Speaking of getting to know you, let's give a shout out to this month's sponsor, Kent Parker. With a name like Kent and glasses like that, there's no way he's not Superman. Also, thank you for being a fan of the Jimmy's Juice, our new YouTube channel.